I have to make this video. I don't want to. And I might make a lot of sisters mad or a lot of women mad, period. Every time I turn on social media, whether it's mostly on YouTube, where I'm finding these stories, but I see them on Facebook, I see them on Twitter, and it's so amazing in the worst type of way, because I'm up there in age, and I never heard of this until probably the last maybe 10 years. I've never heard of this happening before, and it's happening so much now. It's almost like just common news, just like it's happening every day. So I'm just gonna get into it. I am seeing young girls, teenagers, preteens, grown women, adolescents, all the same, ending up murdered just because they are pregnant. Hear me out now, these young girls, especially them, because the people, the men that are doing this to them are pedophiles. So if this girl has this baby, he got to go to jail. But check this out. As sad as it is, young teenage girls been having babies by much older men, and these men weren't killing them. Wasn't nobody killing them before they could have the baby, and sometimes even after. So many young girls are coming up missing who were previously pregnant by mom's boyfriend, the aunt's boyfriend, the uncle, the cousin. Grown women who were in relationships with men coming up murdered just because they are pregnant. Well, he had another woman, but you two were together about 6 months or a year, and because you seeing somebody else, you don't mind risking your life to take this woman out and going to jail just because you don't want her to have that baby. I've never seen this level of hatred for women, and pregnant women at that. I've never seen it. What is going on? Our men that used to kill us like this. I mean, women are dying, especially in my community. Women are dying so much here and there, left and right. Every time you look up, getting slaughtered. A lot of these women are leaving children behind, and it's happening so much and so frequent. Now it has a name for it. Now we have to put a name on it. Femicide. Femicide. Sisters, I'm going to talk to you, and especially the young girls. I hope you get to this video. Please like and please share, because a lot of us are set in our ways. The older generation, women 25 and up, maybe a little bit younger and up, you're hard-headed. You're not going to listen. You don't want to listen. I've tried to talk to women on social media sites, message boards, and I'm called bitter. You hate women. And it's just so tiring. It's frustrating. And the issue is sitting there right in your face. So let me just be honest with you. Let me just come out and say it. Please don't hate me. I'm just going to tell you the truth. And I'm going to tell you out of love. Don't nobody want these babies you having but you. Don't nobody want them. Now, I'm not talking to married women. I don't think that needs to be said, but maybe it does for some people. I'm not talking about no married women. I'm talking about you single women out here having babies back to back by different men, and you just you proving that you don't give a crap. You don't care about how you affect somebody else's life. You don't care that you're going to put a burden on your mother to help you take care of those children, because you can't take care of those children by yourself. It seems to not be a big deal that your children are going to grow up without their fathers. It doesn't seem like a big deal to you, because if it was, you would not be doing this to the extent that you are. You wouldn't have no 3 kids by 3 different men, ain't never been married. You wouldn't be doing this. And now a lot of our women are married and having their children in marriage. And I know things happen. You get divorced, and your spouse died, and you go to somebody else and you create a family with that. I'm not talking about that. Y'all know good and well I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you women out here that you just don't even care. You don't give a damn. Talking about you take care of yourself, you make your own money. You still need help with that children, with that child, with those children. And these men right these days, you better watch out getting pregnant and talking about, I'm gonna make you pay child support. You gonna pay for this baby. They might find you floating up a creek. Sisters, don't nobody want these babies but you. These men are willing to risk their lives, the rest of their lives, behind bars. I mean, willing to risk the rest of their lives in a cage. They don't care. Just to keep you from having that baby, keep you from trying to attach you to him with that baby, keep you from filing child support. Your life ain't even worth the $2 or $3 you would get from this man in child support payments. Men from all walks of life are killing their girlfriends and their side pieces and booty calls because they getting pregnant. From all ages, all income brackets, all social status, killing them. Just killing them women. They don't care that you got 3 other kids that are going to be motherless, and I'm sure fatherless too. They don't care. We've heard the famous cases, and just to think there are a lot of other cases where we are not even privy to. We're not even hearing about them. It's almost like it's a trend. She get pregnant, take her out. Sisters, every time I try to tell you about yourself and your and how you are handling your procreation, and their response is, well, if he didn't want no baby, he should have wrapped it up. You shouldn't have no baby. You don't want. Men don't have babies. I've heard women say he shouldn't have no babies. He didn't want one. Men don't have no babies. They don't have babies, okay? That's our job. That's what we do. And when we have this baby, we take our baby home to our house. We can't take it and drop it off at his. The bag is on you. That's the way nature created for it to be. If nobody else is there, you got to be there. You're going to be there by yourself. It's on you. So why are you always talking about what the man should have did? And he should have wrapped up, and he should have got a vasectomy, and he should have did this and that. That's not saving your life. It's going to get worse. It's getting worse. Because these men, they do not even like you. These men do not like you, sisters. You're going to have to get used to being alone. You're going to have to embrace celibacy. You're going to have to heal and get your life together. You have to focus on your happiness and your health. A lot of us are just going to have to leave these men alone. And that's sad. That's the sad fact. Now, let me put in my disclaimer. I know there are some great relationships. We still got some men that are marriage and relationship worthy. We got a lot of women who are marriage and relationship worthy, but this trend, this monstrosity, this chaos that's happening among us, this gender war, this evil of these men offing these girls women and girls because they're pregnant. No, we got to do something about that. I was looking at one video tonight where a young girl, 13 or 14, was pregnant, and her mother found out because she wasn't using any pads. And then it was said that one of her cousins did it. And I think she was just 13. And her mother, not the boy, whoever he was, the mama told her, because she started getting big, I'm like, if you don't get rid of that baby, I'll kick it out your stomach. The mother told her daughter that. They said the little girl, because she is a little girl, she's just 13, went in her room and slammed the door, and ain't nobody seen her since. Nobody knows what happened to her. Nobody knows if she ran away or what. Ain't nobody talking, ain't nobody seen nothing. These people, the men and seem like the women too, resent your pregnant butt. I don't know what's going on. If I if I was a woman, a young woman, and I was pregnant, and that man said he didn't want that baby, I'd be like, okay, no problem. And I would get the hell out of Dodge. I would get away from him, just in case he say, well, she said it's no problem, but she might be lying. She might change her mind. She got to go. Let these men go. Stop chasing them all around the United States trying to get child support. Just stop it. Stop it. I'm telling you, stop it. Let them go. Don't take these men to court. They might kill you. Let them go. Because you surely don't have to end your pregnancy if you don't want to. And should nobody make you have the right to make you end your pregnancy? Like, I don't believe that nobody has a right to make a woman have a baby either. But once that baby is born, it's primarily on you to take care of it, and you got to do the best, because when that baby grows up and becomes a member of society after you done jacked him up, then now we got to deal with him. We got to deal with him anyway, because we got to help you raise him. It's just bad. It's just too bad. Our family structure is just too weak for you to just be popping out babies left and right. Don't nobody want them. They don't want you doing that. They don't want your baby here on them. They don't want that. Just got to tell you, you need to get it through your head and accept it. No more baggage on us. No more burdens on us. No more. Gonna have to be more responsible and practice some sobriety when it comes to your sexuality. You might be using birth control professionally, but birth control don't always work. I've heard of so many women getting pregnant using condoms, birth control, the patch. One lady got pregnant. She used the condom and she was on birth control, and she still got pregnant. Sister, be careful out there. Women, be careful out there, because it's not going to get better. People are just going to start resenting you. It's going to come a time, if you have a baby and you ain't got no mate, a husband, people going to just look down on you. They don't want nothing to do with you. They going to ostracize you. I'm telling you. You better listen. You have to learn how to keep your legs closed. And plus, since looking at these men that's coming out from under your thighs, baby, you probably really do need to keep your legs closed. Good Lord. I don't know what these things is that's sitting up here walking on top of this earth. I don't know what they are. They scare the hell out of me. I'm glad I ain't no young girl looking to get married and start a family. I'm so glad I'm way past that point. I feel sorry for the young sisters that they just want a family. That's all. They want a husband. They want to have kids. They want to be courted. They want to be treated right. They want somebody in their right mind. Somebody who's ambitious and protective and supportive. They want a man that got his stuff together. You ain't got to be rich or making a $50,000 or $100,000 a year. Just be stable and handle your business and be independent. And that's all you want. And so many women, so many of us, been dragged through the mud, through the dirt. I mean, these men have broken us. They broke the hell out of us. I hate to say this. If you don't care about what you're doing to us, we just gonna have to just buckle down and show you we don't care about you. And that's it. You gotta stop just spitting and dropping it like it's hot, and then spitting out what you done dropped. Then you just gonna drop another one. No, we're tired of that. You can't do that no more. And you ought to be afraid of these men anyway. Young ladies, be safe. Mothers, watch your daughters around men and women like a hawk. It was a woman that touched me when I was 16, when I was 6, not 16, 6. A teenage girl. Watch these people. Don't trust nobody. Don't let your kids go to nobody's house to spend a night. They can't spend a night with you. You got to stay on them like a hawk. Get grandmother or somebody to help you watch them and say, look, whatever you and whenever you see my child out walking, you can, not walking, but acting up outside, you can check them. And when you do come home and tell me so I can check them again. See, we used to do that. And our kids were a lot safer. Most of our kids grew up to see their 30th, 40th birthdays. Now they dying like flies. You go to the cemetery, the older the grave site is, the older the area is, the more the people in that area were dying at 67 and 57 and 89 and 90. The recent burials, they all kids and teenagers and men, mostly men under 35. This is a Holocaust, sisters. Young girls, be safe. Keep your legs closed. Stop focusing on boys. Get your mind off of boys. Get your mind on having fun and hanging out with your girlfriends and going to the movies and going out to eat and just going to the bowling ball ring or whatever. Focus on your career. What do you want to do? Try to open up a little business or do something on the side to make you some money. Develop yourself. You got so much potential. Develop that and look at that. Leave these boys alone. I'm telling you, they dangerous today. And plus, we're tired, okay? We don't want no more baggage. No more baggage. Peace.